Would you like an honest answer? When I make music, I really get inspiration from everything around me. I've always used music as a way to process things, express things. I've always said sometimes I can sing things better than I can say them. To me, music is about a feeling. I know when I like something because of how it makes me feel, and that's what I'm always trying to do with my music, which is why I've never really boxed myself into a genre. Because I'm inspired by so many different things, it comes down to, does this make me feel something? And that's what I want to do as an artist. I just want as many people as possible to feel the emotion that I'm trying to capture. I'd say music has always been journaling for me. It's always been about the relationships, friendships, just headspace that I'm in. And I've been writing music since I was 5 years old, and I can honestly say that even though maybe like I have developed as a songwriter and I'm more emotionally intelligent than I was at 5 years old, I still have the same process. What am I going through? What am I feeling? And I journal and I write things down. And then I go to the piano and I put chords together that I like, look through the stuff that I've written down and go, okay, where's the song and how do I sing this? But sometimes overthinking also gets in the way of the process. So I have learned from working with rappers and being in the studio with them that just going in the booth, even when you don't know what you're gonna say, and not worrying about saying something wrong or not saying anything for 20 minutes, actually sometimes the best songs come from that because you're not thinking. Like, it's a stream of consciousness, you don't have time to think. After I let go of that fear of being like, oh my God, what are people gonna think if I go in there and say silly stuff, it's my favorite way to write. So with Let Them Know, I had gone through a personal journey of sort of self-love and self-discovery and finding my voice and finding my confidence. And I wanted to sing about that and hopefully inspire other people to be their true selves, like to be unapologetic about who they really are. When I was a kid, I loved performing and having all eyes on me, and I would perform at home for my parents and their friends when they would come around. And so I thought that I was gonna just naturally fall into it, but I actually developed really bad stage fright. It got really bad around 19 when I first started having to do big performances. Now, I think over the last couple years, I've figured out my way, my process of how to go up there and enjoy myself, because I think when I'm enjoying, the crowd is enjoying, and then you play energy ping pong, that's what I call it. It's I throw something out there and they throw it back, and that's only gonna happen if you're present. And it's not about giving people a perfect performance, it's about giving them a piece of you that is real. I always do this silly exercise where I'll get somebody to pick an object for me, and I'll be okay, I'll write a song about that. It could literally be anything from a book to a phone to your dog. And I think just doing those little exercises to remind yourself okay, I can write songs, because when I have writer's block, I will legit be oh my God, I can't write music. But you can, and you have things to write songs about, trust me, it's just your brain fooling you. I think in general, the human experience is about connection. And so to be able to do that through lyrics and melodies and arrangement is so magical. I think it's the closest thing we have to real magic.